that we will not be talking about Ricky and Eric because that's not our business to tell. That's nobody's business but theirs. So, any questions you have about that, direct it towards them because it's not our business. And yeah, that's about it.
Of course.
What?
I got choked up.
No, you're good.
But, I don't know, that sounded like we're bad with them, and we're not.
Well, no, we're not bad with them. We love them. They're our best friends, and we love them more than anything, and we support them and all of their choices. But that's just not our business to talk about. Just like other things are not our business, correct?
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all there is to it.
Get that coin. Thank you. She called you a grifter. What's your response to that? Honestly, I don't really care because I work. I'm paying my bills. I'm not on here just solely to make money. I'm just on here to have fun. And you guys have wanted me to come back, and I came back and brought a friend.
Beck's sister's name is Misty.
What was the lie that your ex told your family that they found out about?
What was the lie that your ex told your family that they found out about? That she had a child and that he had passed away, and that was not true.
Any advice for people who may currently be in a toxic relationship? I know you mentioned reaction channels helped you identify issues you might have overlooked. Did any red flags seem obvious after the fact?
Oh, yeah. All the red flags seemed obvious after the fact, after I sat and watched from an outside perspective myself completely shut down, disassociate, and I was so detached from the YouTube world. I didn't read comments, I didn't watch reaction channels. I was just in the videos from time to time.
She says, do you miss anything at all about Amber?
The time before of her. It
just says, do you miss anything about her?
I miss Twinkie, Wasabi, and Rarity. How do you still talk to Eric and Ricky? How are they? Why did he stop his YouTube channel? Yes, I still talk to Eric and Ricky. Logan's really good friends with them too. How are they? They're good. And why did they stop YouTube? It was just a lot that Eric didn't want to deal with anymore. Like, he tried it for a while and then was just like, I'll just go back to regular work. And that's just what he did. So he deleted everything.
After leaving your last relationship, do you have any advice for anyone who might have a partner with similar traits as your ex?
Be honest with them. Sit down with them. Calmly tell them how you feel. And then if they don't want to respect you and what you said and try to step back and look at their actions, then that's a lost cause and you just need to leave.
I would agree with that.
Because you can't change people if they don't want to change.
So are you taking any questions about past relationships?
It depends.
Because I'm getting a bunch.
It depends.
We're trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
How did your relationship with ALR impact you? If you could do something differently, what would it be? Hope you're doing well, Becky.
What I would do differently is not even get in the relationship, because at the time I didn't need to be in a relationship. I didn't need to be with someone, and I'm still at that point. I don't need to be with anybody right now. I wasn't ready for a relationship, and I just wish I would have been stronger in saying no, but I was afraid of what I would be losing because I cared. And I wanted to see where it would go. But I was given a time limit.
If things don't work out with your ex taking 3 pets to a new home, would you take Twink? I think we would all love this, but can also understand if your situation doesn't allow for that.
I would absolutely love to take... I would love to take all of them if she couldn't keep them. But I know that would never happen.
So I saw something about my fiance, and I think the question said something along the lines of like, "What was your reaction when Logan brought home Becky, the Becky?" I think she was shell shocked, to
Yeah.
say the least. Like, because when I told her that we had worked together, because let me fill you in on a little backstory of this. So when she would watch the other, I didn't pay attention because I was like, has no interest in me whatsoever. And like, I would catch like glimpses here and there. And then I was at work one day and I met Beck and we started talking and I was like, dude, you just look so familiar. Like, I know you from somewhere. And then they were like, I'm kind of like popular on YouTube. And I said, well, what do you mean? Like, I watch YouTube all the time. And, you know, I generally watch video game reviews and stuff like that. And they're like, well, my ex is pretty big. And then we got to talking about it. And then I was like, I don't know who that is. So I texted my fiance and I asked her and I said, do you know who this person is? And she told me yes. And she was like, you know who it is too, if you would pay attention. And I was like, well, that's not something I want to watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And long story short, she was shocked when it was the Beck. So.
Yeah, but she was really nice. She was cool.
Would you consider doing YouTube more full time if you could make the money?
Yeah, I definitely would if I could make the money to support myself. But it's hard to do that anymore, even with a regular job. What advice would you give to someone who feels lost and feels no sense of direction? Take it one day at a time. Don't try to push yourself for any kind of future in that moment. You need to focus on being in the moment and staying alive for the next day. And you will eventually find your sense of direction and sense of purpose. I still really don't know mine, to be exact. I've not been in a very good headspace either lately, but you know, I'm trying. I keep trying to push through, and then I've got Logan and my sister to make sure I'm not isolating myself and
We keep her in
laying
check.
in bed.
We don't do that around here.
Mm-mm.
I do disassociate a lot when I'm with them, and they'll have to repeat themselves. But
If you're not disassociating at least once a day, though, or even living. 'Cause
Yeah.
I disassociate all the time.
that's true. It was Cocoa Puffs. Okay, thank you, cereal. I can't remember a lot from those times, to be honest. I blocked a lot out. Wish people would stop making this Q&A about LR. It's time for Becky to have her own platform and support because she's been through enough with that. Thank you, Quirky. I really have. I'm over it.
Have you considered college, maybe community college?
Yes, I have signed up for community college before, but whenever I went in there and I needed help to set things up, everyone kept ignoring me. And Eric was sitting right beside me, and there was someone there helping him. And whenever they walked away, I tried to wave them down to come help me, and I just got ignored. So I got up and walked out. Yeah, somebody asked earlier what I'd like in my PO box. Just surprise me.
I wouldn't say that. You never know what you're going to get.
That's true. I'm just saying, things that you like, things that you think I'd like, whatever. I mean, Logan, I've received poop in the mail and a dead tarantula. Like, they can't send me anything else.
Messed up.
Could be a live one next time.
That'd be
Yeah,
fine.
but then
No.
at least you can turn it loose or turn it into
I
someone
love
who can take
tarantulas.
care
Where
of
would you
it.
turn it loose at? Not
'Cause
here.
It didn't deserve that to begin with. It didn't deserve to be shipped in a box just to scare somebody.
I will take it and love it and kiss it, and
Wait.
it'll be my baby.
You're telling me,
Although
as
I
somebody
hate
else
spiders,
who is afraid of spiders, you want a big,
I wouldn't.
giant.
What would you do?
I'd burn
Kill
the
it?
box.
Yes.
I'd burn the box.
Yes.
But I
I'd
know
throw it away.
Beck would take it as a pet.
Yes, I would.
I would burn the box with the thing in it.
Yeah. I wouldn't even open it. I'd
No.
rattle it around and be like, that sounds like a tarantula. It's torture.
Becky, I'm just so freaking happy for you and can't wait to see your glow up. So excited you're finally seeing your worth. My question, did you realize while you were in your relationship that it was as toxic as it was? Or was it only after leaving you began to realize just how bad it was? So before or after?
During, I could see some things. I knew that there was problems. but I really seen whenever I left the situation.
Do you regret leaving Twinkie? Why or why not?
I miss Twinkie, I do, but I had no grounds of taking her.
No, she was Amber's dog.
Yeah.
It's her baby. Y'all try to take that dog away from her. No.
My pronouns, you can use any of them. You can use she, he, they, them. It's all good.
I don't have a skincare routine. I don't. I just take a shower and wash my face, and that's it.
All you gotta do is bath.
Yeah, just take a bath.
I use Neutrogena deep clean, like the apricot stuff. Apricot. Can't even say it.
Apricot.
Apricot.
Apricot. All right.
Apricot.
You got that.
Oh my gosh, Beck.
You know, I have to tell you.
Apricot.
I have to tell you.
There you
something.
go.
What?
You make me laugh so hard that I just feel like I'm gonna lose control of my bowels.
Y'all, this boy, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. Lost control.
Oh God.
Do you ever get recognized in public? If so, what do people normally say to you, and do you like people approaching you in public?
It's happened a few times. It happened more whenever I lived in Lexington. It's happened a few times here, at the gas station, at a restaurant, at the store. You know, it's okay if people, you know, approach me and talk to me. I might be a little, you know, like unexpected about it at first, but I'll be nice. You know, I'm a really chill person. I'm not gonna just ignore you and run or anything, you know.
I hope this isn't a rude question, but please can you tell us what actually happened with the cereal incident?
We got 6 people here. Why did you guys? Huh?
What is that over there?
The only thing I remember about the cereal incident is apparently she was on, like, You Now, or maybe it was the vlog or something, and I was in the background pouring cereal, and she heard me pouring the cereal, and that's whenever she was like, "What cereal is that?" And it was my cereal. It was my cereal.
What?
Why did it matter?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yes, I guess she was just making sure I didn't get into her cereal.
Jesus God.
It shouldn't matter. Do you think Amberlynn's breakup is real or not? Sorry if this is rude. I'm
Don't
not
say-
meaning to be rude at all. I just don't buy any of what she's saying anymore.
Okay.
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No.
What types of medication were they giving you back when you had the sugar-free birthday cake video? I know you must have had a trial and error there while trying to find a happy place. I read that wrong, but still.
I really can't remember what all medicines they had me on, but I was on this one Vibrid or something. It started with a V, I'm pretty sure, and I was on 5 different medications, and that was one of the like big ones I was taking, and all of them together made a terrible combination and just shut me down, pretty much turned me into a robot, and I don't really have much memory from that year. Like, I don't remember my birthday.
Would you ever consider a long-distance girlfriend asking for a friend?
Maybe. I've had long-distance girlfriends before. It's been a while, though.
What would you say gave you such anxiety about your previous relationship? Why did it affect you so severely? What would you say gave you such anxiety about your previous relationship?
Oh, definitely the online presence.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that.
Would you want to be a full-time YouTuber?
Yeah, that would be fun. But I feel like I don't have the personality to be a full-time YouTuber, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people like, you know, like commercialized, like professional sounding, and I'm so far from that. I'm your buddy on your back porch, you know. How do you feel about furries? That's a thing in by itself, you know. Like, it's not for me, but I'm sure there's a community of people out there who really enjoy it, and it's like, you know, it's not for me to judge, really. I don't know much about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.